Hi, I'm Spencer Jones,
And I'm Dziedzina.
and welcome to our last episode of Nauset Sports Rundown. We're going to be giving you a little recap of the 2018 Nauset Spring Sports seasons with a little rundown of how each team did and how you can look for them next year. Noah's going to kick things off with our sailing team.
All right, so the Nauset sailing team, coached by father-daughter combo Mark and Alexis Matheson, had a great 2018 season with an overall record of 9-2. Tim Burns was the MVP, and according to head coach Alexis Matheson, you should look for returning player Liam Lawless, as he's expected to become one of the top sailors next year.
Very interesting. And now we will move on to the girls track team, and they had another fantastic season this spring. They were led by head coach Moira Nobili, and the team finished with an astounding 5-2 record. They then went on to win the ACL championship meet and proceeded to perform very well at a record-breaking state championship performance. The team will be losing seniors that include Tara Ellard, who will be running at Bates College, and Maddie Nobly, who will be running at Dartmouth. And even though this is a tough loss, in addition to 6 other seniors as well, rising sophomores Izzy Nobly and Rachel Prenga will hopefully be able to make up for it. Noah?
The Nauset boys spring track team was impressive to say the least. The team only lost one meet, going 6-1. Departing senior Dylan McNeil finished second in the Atlantic Coast League 100-meter, and Brian Brooks finished first in the mile. The boys team constantly broke their own 4x100 relay records, with seniors McNeil and Owen Wilcox, sophomore Shavar Champagne, and freshman Richard Ramsey. Next year, upcoming senior Jacob Pooler and jumper and upcoming senior Bobby Freeman look to lead a fantastic Warriors track team.
All right, and now on to boys lacrosse. And they had a pretty successful year as well, finishing at 9-9 and making the playoffs under first-year coach Gildehouse. Departing seniors Trevor Good, Hunter Alexander, Sherman Merrill, Andrew Sandoval, Matt Balancieri, John DeCenzo, and Matt Daniels-Deal will leave a gaping hole for rising seniors Tate Sadawan and Cole Ventimiglia to fill. And their early season defeat of Marshfield was an unforgettable win for the boys. And the team will definitely look to come back and be even stronger next year.
Girls lacrosse finished the season with a respectable 9-9 record. The girls lost in the first round of the playoffs to Whitman Hanson 10-4. The team will be saying goodbye to seniors Claire Wardlaw, Alex Wall, and Cece Price-Lynham. A good win for the girls this season was a strong 16-11 win over Barnstable to get into the playoffs. Returning players to look forward to watching next year will be Melissa Edney and Maddie Daly.
And now for girls softball, the team looks to have an even better season next spring than they did this year. The team only lost senior outfielders Madison Clements and Kaylee Mason, but there are key returners coming next year that include rising sophomore Haley Richardson and rising senior Summer Steinruck and finally rising junior Tony Young. The team has slowly improved each year, going from a 4-16 record to a 10-10 record. The Warriors softball team is definitely a talented group of girls and looks forward to a potential 2019 playoff run.
The baseball team finished its regular season at 6-12 and entered the tournament as the 14th seed. Their first game against Whitman Hanson was a stunner, as the Warriors upset the number 3 seed. Unfortunately, Nauset fell in the quarterfinals in a close contest, 6-4, that saw the Warriors fighting back hard, which included triples from both Stephen Kalanick and Harrison Field. While the graduating class is a strong one, the team has great depth in the underclassmen and should look promising in the coming season.
And for boys tennis, the Nauset boys tennis team got off to a slow start but finished with a 5-13 record. The team will lose only one senior, second singles player Michael Sanborn. The boys returned standout player Ben Garside for a promising next season. The team finished 3-5 in the ACL, and they wrapped up their season winning 2 of their last 3 matches against CCA and St. John Paul.
The Nauset girls tennis team had a stellar season, going 18-0 in the regular season before losing a close matchup with Medfield in the first round of the D2 South Sectionals. Losing by a close margin of 3-2, the match was determined ultimately by the second singles match. The girls will lose their strong senior doubles team in Bevan Burns and Caroline Donahue, but will return the rest of the team, including rising seniors Gabby Dodoli, Sophia Calderon, and doubles team Aquina Rank and Reagan Meehan. The girls will look to take the next step in the playoffs as they try to build on their success from this season.
And finally, our girls golf team had another strong season, finishing with a record of 11-3. The team will be losing 6 seniors that include Corinne Monger, who was undefeated during the regular season. Their season came to an end in the postseason with a 7th-place finish in the South Sectionals. And I think that's all we have for our teams this spring. And again, thank you for watching us all year for Nauset Sports Rundown. It has been a blast. I'm Spencer Jones.
And I'm Nauset Dziedzina.
And we'll see you next year.